Did you know that pregnancies after 35 are considered to be late childbearing? I found that out today and I'm really thrown off by it. How old will you be this year, Kim?
I'll be turning 35. But didn't you already know this? We've been dating for how many years now?
Yeah, but hearing your age again made me realize how bad things are. Do you not care about how dangerous this could be? Isn't it insane not to think about that?
Well, you're the one older than me, Theo. So, do you also not care about the danger?
Don't be dumb. Don't pretend that men and women are the same. Only women have expiration dates.
What kind of selfish claim is that?
It's natural to think about a lot of things right before getting married.
Getting married?
I just heard about late childbearing, and now I'm totally turned off. After all, you can't get any younger.
Is that the reason why you're texting me? Kim, did you decide on a dress? Huh? If you can't make up your mind, why don't you let me decide? I'm confident that I can find a dress that perfectly suits you. I'm sorry, but I don't need that. It's fine. What? Are you seriously not planning on wearing a dress? Are you worried about your age? Your age doesn't matter. You have a radiating charm on the inside. That's why I was gracefully willing to accept you. That's very kind of you. My late mother always said, what's on the inside is what counts. If you don't try to improve on that, then you will just become an empty person. That's why I always try to improve myself. Oh, how nice. But recently, I feel like my feelings and my actions have been contradictory to each other. This is why I feel like I don't have the spirit it takes to be a mother. I don't know what to do. Maybe you should consider what would truly make your mother happy. Of course, what would make her happy is for you to be happy. Yeah, you're right. No matter what, a child will always be a child in their parents' eyes. That's why I truly wish for your happiness. Yeah, you're right. Thank you. I feel like some of my stress has gone away. You really have been raised well and have grown up to be a wonderful woman. Take my words to heart. You know, I am a lot worse off than you. I'm ashamed to say this, but I was too easy on my son and didn't raise him well. That's why the bond I have with you is so special to me. But I haven't been able to do much. I feel bad about that. How so? You've always been kind to me since my mother's passing, and I feel like you're somehow similar to her. I feel like I've been using you as a means to connect with my mother. That's why I'm able to so openly reveal my true feelings to you. Kim, your mother is definitely watching you from above. I also want you to be happy, from the bottom of my heart. I feel like I know now what path is right for me. Thank you so much. Feel free to contact me anytime if you're worried about the dress. Of course.
I finally realized there's no way I can marry an old hag like you. I'm canceling today's ceremony. I'll leave you to deal with the mess.
What wedding ceremony are you talking about?
Huh? Of course I'm talking about our ceremony. Don't tell me you're suffering from amnesia after hearing the news.
No. Hold on. We were planning on having a wedding ceremony today?
What the heck are you saying? Are you being for real right now?
I should be the one asking that.
I understand why you'd be confused and panicked now, but this is how things are. To tell you the truth, I just got a girlfriend last week who's 10 years younger than me. So, of course, I had to cancel my wedding with a 35-year-old hag.
Wait a second. I thought I already broke up with you a long time ago.
Huh?
We talked about breaking up a month ago, but now you're saying there's a wedding ceremony and that you're canceling it because of your girlfriend that's 10 years younger than you? What the heck are you talking about?
Hold on a second. Weren't you the one who wanted to marry me?
No, I didn't want to. That's why we broke up. I have no idea what this wedding ceremony talk is all about.
No. We definitely talked about getting married. Actually, I was the one who didn't want to get married to you.
Huh? Seriously, what is this all about? What you're saying makes no sense. Theo, did you seriously get drunk this early in the morning? If that's the case, then this conversation is over. Don't text me ever again.
Wait, hold on. Why the heck would I be drunk? I still need to talk to you. I canceled today's ceremony because you're too old for me. So pay me back for the damages of breaking off the engagement and for canceling on the venue.
Should I call the cops on you?
What? Do you plan on not taking any blame for this situation? Since you're so old, you should act like it. Behave like a mature adult here.
I could say the same to you.
What?
You're the one who decided on getting married, so you should be the one paying for the cancellation fees. And you want me to pay for breaking off the engagement when I already broke up with you? I never agreed to marrying you in the first place. I even straight up said that I wouldn't marry you.
What? You're lying. You wanted to get married, so I had no choice.
I have the history of our previous chat conversation saved. You said you're not grateful, even though I'm giving you the chance to marry me. So I replied, that's because I never planned on marrying you anyways. This is a good opportunity. Then you said, yeah, it is. That's why I said, okay, then let's end things. And you replied, okay. Isn't this proof that we broke up that day?
What do you mean we broke up? This is proof of you agreeing to marry me.
Huh?
When we were dating, you weren't planning on getting married. But once I started talking about marriage, you said that it was a good opportunity. You said that you would end things if we didn't get married. So I went along with that.
Wait, hold on. How come you make everything out to be in your favor? If you look at things objectively, it clearly sounds like we're breaking up.
If you don't use the phrase breakup, then it can't be considered a breakup.
So that's why your mom was talking about some dress. And before we were talking about marriage, you kept making fun of me and calling me an old hag. Why would you even want to get married with a woman like that? Is this some form of harassment?
It's because my parents kept bugging me about it.
Huh?
They threatened to kick me out of the house if I didn't get married soon. And I would hate to move out. That's why I had no choice but to get married to you, despite our not-so-perfect relationship.
You're the worst. So, for those selfish reasons, that's why you tried forcing me to marry you, all while making fun of me?
Exactly. But I have a cute girlfriend now, so I don't have to put up with getting married to you and compromise any longer. That's why I canceled the ceremony.
I don't know what to say because of how stupid you're being.
But everything is your fault, so you have to pay. I'll tell the venue people and my lawyer that I sent you an invoice.
Stop saying things so selfishly. I won't be paying those expenses. I won't even pay a penny.
Wait, are you still into me? Do you seriously want to get married to me that bad?
Huh? Stop making fun of me.
I've already booked a venue that my girlfriend likes.
Okay. You've been dating for 1 week, and you're already booking a venue for your wedding? Are you an idiot?
We don't need time to figure out how much we love each other. My girlfriend just stumbled on a venue that she likes, so I booked it right away.
It makes sense why she would be so superficial, since she's 10 years younger than you.
You're making fun of her because you're old and jealous of my young girlfriend. If I talk to you any longer, I'll lose brain cells. From now on, speak to me through my lawyer. See ya.
What do you mean, you're changing the venue?
Oh, Mom. It's a surprise.
What?
I've actually changed the venue and the bride.
Huh? 10 minutes later.
Kim!
What gives? Stop being annoying!
Kim! Thank God you answered. Let's have our wedding.
Huh? You've got to be kidding me. I'm not going to take you disrespecting me any further.
I'm not messing around. Seriously. I've been put in a tough situation.
Huh?
My mom is really mad since I switched fiancés and venues.
Well, from a parent's perspective who takes marriage seriously, your behavior does seem quite abnormal. But this is irrelevant to me.
Don't say something so heartless. And to make things worse, the venue I canceled on is apparently one of my dad's important clients. My dad said this has made him lose face, and now he's really mad.
Well, of course that would happen. Any normal dad would be super mad because of that. But aren't you in love with your girlfriend? Can't you overcome things with the power of love? I don't think it's right for an old hag like me to get involved.
She ran away.
What?
My mom told her that she would have to pay for your damages and for canceling on the venue. My mom told me to bring over my new fiancé, and when I told her about this, She said, "Don't get me involved in all this trouble and debt." And I haven't heard from her since.
That sounds like something a young person would do.
How can you say something so indifferently? I never thought you were so dumb. Stop messing around.
Why are you the one getting mad when you're in the wrong here? I should be the one getting mad.
Kim!
You straight up make fun of me. Then you selfishly decide on getting married and book a wedding venue. Then you cancel the venue the day off and say that I have to pay for the damages and cancellation fees? You're a joke.
Jeez.
How old are you? You have no common sense, no sense of respect or gratitude. You're an airheaded loser. All you care about is looks and your short-term happiness. So when things become too much for you, you just throw them away with no care in the world. You're the lowest of the low. I never want to interact with you ever again.
I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. My mom says that you would make a better daughter-in-law, and you felt like she was your real mom, right? So shouldn't you do what your parents want?
I will do what my own mother and your mother would want. Cut ties with you.
What?
I feel bad for your mother. She raised you well, but your selfishness is what made you grow up to be a piece of trash. And even though she wanted to make things better for you, and for you to be happy, you stepped all over her. What I can do to please my mother is cut ties with you and start my new life.
But that hurts. You're all I have left. I'm truly reflecting on my actions, and I know now that you're what's important to me. Let's live happily together, okay? Aren't you worried being 35 and single? I'll gladly accept you, so don't worry.
Are you in any position to say that? Get married to you and be happy? There's no way I'll do that, you idiot. My happiness will come the sooner I break things off with you. Never speak to me again.
Wait, please wait. I can't go on without you. My mom said she'll never forgive me. Please, I beg you.
Goodbye forever.
Wait, Kim! Please, wait!
Theo, who wanted to use the wedding as an excuse to stay at home, got kicked out of his family's house. My mother-in-law formally apologized to me, and she promised that Theo would pay for all the damages. After losing protection from his parents, a place to live, and his young lover, Theo desperately tried to win me back. I am at a loss for words at his foolishness, since he thinks that he can just cry his way out of the situation and be forgiven. Of course, I rejected him and blocked all contact from him. He told me that I'm already 35 years old, but I tell myself, hey, I'm still only 35. I haven't given up on love or marriage, and I definitely haven't given up on my happiness. I hope that I can find true happiness in life so my mother can rest peacefully in heaven.
Good evening. Is this Irene? May's mom? This is Mike. I'm Sarah's father.
Oh, yes, Sarah's father.
Yes, I heard from my wife that Sarah was over there for a few days. My business trip ended a little early, so I'm planning to go over there now to pick her up. When's a good time?
I'm so sorry.
Something the matter?
I don't know how to tell you this, Sarah. She just disappeared. I don't know where she is. She was playing with May earlier, but I went to the bathroom for just a second. When I returned, she was gone.
Anyway, I'm headed over there right now. We'll figure out what to do when I get there.
Okay, I'll be right there. You know the place, right? Oh, I'm really sorry.
Amy, pick up! This time it's for real! Answer ASAP!
Huh? What is it?
I just went over to Irene's place.
Yeah, okay, so you went over there. Great.
Yeah, right. Well,
Oh, no, my smartphone battery's about to die. Take care of things over there until I get back, okay?
hold it a second. I'm not finished yet. Sarah's gone. This time for real. She disappeared from Irene's place. She took her eyes off her for a second and she was gone. Irene said she tried to contact you, but... Hey, Amy? Are you there? Is your smartphone dead? Answer me! You gotta be kidding me! Did her battery just die? Why didn't she frickin' charge it, for Christ's sakes?
Hey, Mike, I'm about to get on Route 40 and head north. Should be home in a couple of hours.
Oh, it's you, Amy.
It was a sudden trip, but I have to admit, it was fun. Thanks for taking care of Amy while I was gone.
So, that last time we talked, you had your smartphone turned off. Is that right?
Yeah, sorry about that. I was going to charge it, but as luck would have it, I forgot the adapter. I was going to borrow my friend's, but the cable was a different type. Oh, she uses an Android phone, you know mine. I checked the hotel gift shop, but they were all sold out. I figured I'd pick one up somewhere the next day, but I forgot all about recharging it because I was having such a fun sightseeing trip with friends.
You had 2 full days to find a charger. Forget it. Okay. Right. Sounds plausible.
When we said goodbye at the hotel, I drove past this big mall, and there was an electronics store there, so I stopped in and got one. Finally got it charged in the car. What a hassle, huh?
Yeah. A real hassle.
Oh boy, how could I be so forgetful? I'm such a goof.
Yeah. A real goof.
You seem a bit angry. Are you? Oh, I know, I'm sorry. I guess you would be pissed. 2 days is kinda long. Anyways, I'm on my way home. I bought a whole bunch of delicious goodies, so keep the kitchen table ready. Hey, Mike, just turned and got off the exit, stopped at the deli. Finally back to familiar surroundings. Feels kinda good to be back home. I guess it took longer than expected. Sarah's already fast asleep, I guess. I'm just going to pick up some milk and bread, be home in 15. Hey, Mike? The front door? It's locked. I can't open it with this key. What's going on?
Oh. Finally home, huh?
What's wrong with this key? Why doesn't it open, for God's sake? Come on, Mike, open up.
No. Can't do that.
Huh? Can't do... Why not?
You really don't know.
Oh, don't tell me you're still mad at me for going off on this trip. And I'm sorry about not getting that charger earlier, I just forgot. Besides, it's only been 2 days. It's been a while since I took a vacation, so I guess I was just excited. You know the feeling. I bought a whole bunch of presents, so give me a break. Pretty please.
I can't open it. Well, because I'm not there. How can I let you in if I'm not there?
Huh? You're not here. So that means you're on another business trip? Is that it?
No, no business trip. It means I won't be returning to that house again.
Wait a sec. Let me get this right.
It means Sarah and I moved out of that house and we'll live elsewhere.
What?
I only had 2 days, so it was pretty hectic, to say the least. Well, we somehow managed. You really put your mind to it, you can really get a lot done. As for all of your stuff, your dad stopped by and took everything home.
Why are you doing this? What did I do wrong?
Okay, I'm gonna get right to the point if you don't mind. I filed for divorce.
Divorce? Hold on just a minute. You're going too fast. I'm having a hard time understanding you.
So, you have no inkling of why I would want a divorce. Is that what you're saying?
Of course, I have no idea. So please, explain it to me. I really want to hear it. What's this about? I'm completely in the dark here. How am I supposed to react when I don't even know what's going on?
Okay. Let's first start with Sarah.
Huh? What about Sarah?
Remember when you were talking with me and you said your smartphone battery was about to die? Remember that? Sarah was missing. We couldn't find her anywhere.
Huh? You're not serious.
Check your line messages and check all the older ones from a few days ago. See all the messages I sent you?
Okay, just a second. Huh? What's this?
You see it?
Yeah, I checked it. So what about Sarah?
We looked all over for her and finally found her. Thank God. She was fine, no injuries or anything.
Oh, well, that's a relief. Gosh, what was Irene thinking? I'll never ask her again.
Huh?
Don't you think that's irresponsible? I mean, she is supposed to have a teacher's certificate or something. Did she get it from Walmart or something? Jeez. What was she planning to do if something happened to Sarah?
Hey, Amy.
Having a teacher's certificate means nothing if you're not actually working. Her certificate is just a piece of paper. You have to have real-world experience to be a good and responsible teacher.
So that's the first thing you say about Irene?
Of course it is. If you're going to take on the burden of looking after another person's child, I would expect that person to be responsible for their actions. It's common sense. Oh, you can't just apologize and be done with it.
Didn't this whole fiasco start with you leaving Sarah at Irene's front door without even asking her?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I heard all of it. She explained how it all went down. And before you start denying it, Sarah collaborated all of it. Apparently, you've been having Irene take care of Sarah every time something comes up. Funny thing is, it was always when I was off on a business trip. What's going on here?
Nothing's going on, you know? I sort of wanted a change of pace, I guess.
Oh yeah, change of pace. Like taking her over there 3 or 4 times a week? Really? A little too inconsiderate towards Irene, wouldn't you say? Not to mention it's totally irresponsible. Besides, both her parents live right nearby. I don't see why you don't just take them over there.
But you know, she has a teacher's certificate, has ample experience. I just felt it would be safer for Sarah, that's all.
You never considered how Irene felt about this? They have their own family to worry about. Didn't that even cross your mind? I can understand if Irene had agreed to take care of Sarah, but in actuality, that was all BS. I mean, come on! Show some common sense, for God's sake!
Well, there are certain things a housewife must do on a daily basis. Oh, Guy would never understand. How would you know? Besides, you're at the office all day. I'm sorry, but who gives you the right to determine how I run the household or take care of my child?
Do you know why Sarah went missing? Sarah was well aware that she was placed at Irene's home without proper consent. She felt like she was a burden.
Huh? What are you saying?
What I'm saying is, because she felt like she was not wanted, she decided to head to the one place she knew best, which was my parents' place.
Oh, you're not serious.
I'm afraid I am. Although she headed out, at night, mind you, all she encountered along the way were strangers. I guess she just got scared. My folks were frantically looking for her as well as all of us. They finally found her wandering down the main street downtown with tears streaming down her cheeks. When they found her, you know what she said?
No. What did she?
She said, "Mommy went somewhere with a strange man. I don't have a place to stay." Now that stranger certainly isn't me.
She said that?
We asked her to elaborate, and what do you know? Seems there was this guy, this stranger Sarah mentioned, by the name of Barry. Apparently visited our home quite often. Every time he visited, well, you immediately took Sarah over to Irene's place.
I wasn't, you know.
And another thing, just in case, I checked the security camera at the front door. Didn't realize I could record it all, did you? Anyways, I checked the footage and lo and behold, there you are, hugging and kissing this guy. What's his name? Barry? I mean, seriously?
Yeah, well, I can explain.
And what's more, this is the part where I was at a loss for words. This guy is Irene's husband. Sorry for sounding so repetitious, but seriously?
You know all that?
Oh yeah, and got this too.
Huh? Where'd you get this?
Looks familiar, huh? Yep, it's the two of you on the trip you just came back from.
Why do you even have this photo? I mean, who took it and why?
Well, as you might expect, Irene was suspicious of her husband and hired a private investigator to check up on him.
A private investigator?
These PIs are really something. Man, they can check anything. You really are a piece of cake. According to his investigations on you, you were having an extramarital affair with some older guy in high school. I mean, come on!
Oh, wait, I was just a kid, and
then during one of those kindergarten events, you apparently met Barry, who you also knew back in high school, and rekindled your relationship. You guys been having an affair for, what, about a year now?
Huh? How could they do that? Is it even legal? I mean, this is confidential stuff.
Come on. You're the one having an affair. It's completely legal. Irene asked the PI to do a thorough check on both of you guys. She planned on getting my cooperation to get all the info she needed to prepare divorce proceedings.
Divorce?
I completely agree with her. She should go all out. Obviously, right?
You're not serious, right?
Why would I even joke about all this? You have extramarital affairs in high school, have an affair with a guy who happened to be one of the moms at the kindergarten your kid goes to, and on top of that, you ask this woman, whose husband you're having intimate relations with, to take care of your kid. Oh boy! Got that all in one breath. I mean, I can't make this stuff up!
Please let me explain. There is a reason for all this.
Hold it right there. I don't want to go any further without my lawyer present.
Huh? Your lawyer? Are you out of your mind?
Meet and then you find out where we moved to? Nah. Better do this through a lawyer.
Oh, yeah, about that. Where do you and Sarah move to? I have a right to know.
Do you really think I'm gonna tell you after all this? If you think that, you have serious mental issues.
Please, let me at least see Sarah. I need to see my daughter. And I want to talk directly to you, Mike. Please, not this messaging back and forth. Face to face.
I'll decide that after you explain it all to my lawyer. And after that, and only after that, I'll decide what to do.
I'm Sarah's mother. How could you?
Would a caring mother leave her daughter at someone's home against their will? Or go off with some guy for an extramarital romp in the woods? No, not a caring mother in my book.
Please, Mike. Have a little compassion. Let me see her. Let's talk this out.
This conversation is not getting anywhere. Let's finish up here for now. Let things cool down a bit. And then we'll talk again.
Wait, please.
On the following day, I contacted my lawyer and relayed my intentions for getting a divorce. They met with Amy and her father at the downtown office. She was considerably upset. And there was apparently a scuffle, but her father calmed things down, and she ultimately relented and admitted her infidelity. I think she was positive she would be forgiven, but seriously? After all that? Following day, the divorce was complete. Of course, I got complete custody of Sarah. And no need to say that Irene got divorced too. So now, Barry and Amy are living together. Not that they really wanted to, but I think it was mostly out of monetary concerns. I hear that they're both working their butts off to try paying off the settlement and child support for both their kids. As for me, I got transferred to another section that does not require me to go on business trips that often. Sarah's enrolled in a new kindergarten and is fast making friends. Well, it's just the two of us now. We're just gonna have to help each other out from now on. We'll take it step by step. But you know what? I'm actually looking forward to getting to know my daughter better.